Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Alyssa and this is my channel Shiva Shay Writes Books. Today I'm going to be doing my Booktube-a-thon TBR. I'm choosing all of my books on the spot. I have a coin because the first challenge is to have a coin decide on your first book that you're going to be reading. I have my Kindle right here and I'm actually planning on buying Way of Spears by Natalia Lee because I do want to read that book, and I think it's actually on sale right now, so I'm planning on buying it. I have the sample in my library, and I'm also planning on reading Found in Night. At some point I do want to get back to the Cloaked in Shadows Drag Race series because I absolutely loved the first book along with the short story. So I am 2% into it, but I'm just so excited to get back into that. So I'm terrible at flipping coins, so prepare for this to be terrible if it does. I'll have Way of Spears be heads, and I'll have Found in Night be tails. I should have just read Found in Night right when it came out, but I was actually reading Wrath of the Dawn, so trying to just focus on finishing one book. And I have the next book right next to it out in the living room. So that's what I'm going to be doing for most of today. And going to the library. So, Found in Night tails and Way of Spears head. And it's Found in Night because I landed on tails. So, Found in Night is going to be the first book that I'm reading during the Booktube-a-thon. I'm quite excited about that. I'm still going to be buying Way of Spears and probably going to be reading that way before. I did get Highborn by Natalia Lee. Yeah, I do have Highborn and I'm 2% into that. So maybe I'll read that first before I read Way of Spears because I do want to read both of her books and both of those books before she comes out with Song of the Dryad, which I'm so excited for. But round 2, or the kind of challenge 2, is read a book about something you want to do. So she said if you want to go to Paris, read a book about Paris. If you want to go skydiving, read a book about skydiving. I don't know. And I'm going to see if this is still recording. Okay. I have major oh my gosh, the camera's going to shut off soon. So that's why I get up every now and then in some videos when I'm filming with the camera, because I don't know if it's going to be still recording. Anyways, what do I want to do that I have a book of that I can read from? I don't think I have any because most of mine are actually fantasy. Literally, my whole shelf is fantasy or dystopian. And I have a few classics mixed in there. I'm looking at my shelf. And I don't really see anything, but I am going to choose one that I've been wanting to reread for a while. And that would be Lord of the Flies. So I'm kind of substituting this, and I guess I would want to try and survive on an island. I don't know. But that was actually one of my first, I read that in high school, so technically my second kind of book that I read that was dystopian, because the first book was City of Ember, and then Lord of the Flies, and then The Hunger Games. So I'm going to read Lord of the Flies. And it's a really small book. Going all the way over here. So it's a really small book. So this is my second book that I'm going to be reading. I have Found in Night by Benjamin Alderson, and then Lord of the Flies, because I actually did love this book, by William Golding. So the third challenge is to read and watch a book to movie adaptation. So I have quite a few books that are book to movie adaptations. I've got Twilight, I've got Harry Potter, I've got Hunger Games, I've got Percy Jackson, although I I haven't really rewatched those movies because I was kind of disappointed. I mean, they're good, they're okay on their own, but I can pick out, I literally picked out everything that was wrong as the movie went along. So I don't know if I would reread the books again. Actually, I still haven't finished the series. I know, I haven't finished Percy Jackson. I just get distracted by all the other books. You know, I have 2 books by Stephen King. They're the 2 that I've been most wanting to read by him, which are It, and I've read reread the first couple pages because when I first started reading it, I had it from the library, and then my dad got it from Costco one of the times that we went. And then I also found Under the Dome, which we watched the TV show for, and I absolutely loved it. I don't remember most of it because I know I only watched it here and there. But I started reading it. I am on page 31, and I started reading it. This one I know I want to work my way through. I don't know if we even have the TV show. I don't think we have the TV show. It was also like a long time ago, and I don't remember it being this brutal, but my dad said that's the difference between TV and movie, is one network does not do like AMC style shows. So that's why it wasn't that brutal in the show. But what do I want to read and what? Oh, it's all the way in the bottom of my organizer thing. I have The Casual Vacancy, and I guess I could watch I think it was made into a TV show by J.K. Rowling. I could read that, because it's also more Booktube friendly size. But it's all the way over there, under a huge pile, and it would take me quite a few minutes that I do not want to waste in this video. So, I could do Walking Dead and rewatch the show, but I'm kind of not watching AMC at the moment because I don't know if any of you have heard what's happened with Chris Hardwick, but I just don't believe anything that Chloe put out, and I don't, like, my whole family is on Chris Hardwick's side because we've been fans of his for years. My parents have been fans of his since before I was born, and then I just have always known him because he's always been on our TV. So I'm kind of on a almost strict no watching AMC, except I didn't catch a little bit of Preacher because I didn't realize that my dad was watching Preacher, and I was like, nope, avert the eyes, not watching AMC until they bring back Hardwick, because they cut him from the channel altogether. So I could just read the comics, and that is turning off. I could just read comics, because I'm a good chunk of the way through the first compendium. You know, and I'll save this for another challenge, or I'll just kind of probably read this. This one's gonna take me months to read, if I'm completely being honest. So let me go get that book so that I can add it to the pile of books to read. Okay, just putting those there, because there's no other room. Ugh. Oh, dust on my shirt. We're 9 minutes in. Okay, so I got Compendium 1. And that's how far I'm into it, and I do want to finish this just so I can also use my awesome Walking Dead bookmark that I got in Barnes & Noble. Where was I? Oh. This is about where I was, or where I am. They don't have pages on this, so I couldn't tell you the page, or they do have chapters, but I couldn't even tell you the chapter that I'm on. Because it's kind of weird. Wait. Is that a break? Chapter 4. Okay, so I'm on chapter 4, The Heart's Desire. This will be great because it is actually like comics and they're short to read. I know if I fly through a bunch of pages when I do sit down and read this, but since it kind of hurts my hand and I have hand problems with my right hand, then I won't be picking this up otherwise, but I really want to just get through this. Oh, actually I'm about halfway. Yeah, so I am excited to get through this because I have the second and third compendium, and I would like to read them before season 9 comes on. I kind of don't know about season 9 with the news of Andrew Lincoln not continuing on. Most of us are online are just like, does this mean is he going to die? I found out from my dad and I'm like, why wouldn't you tell me that? So, my 3 books so far are Lord of the Flies, Found in Night, and The Walking Dead. Compendium 1. So, we are on, oh, no, not change. Okay. We are on challenge number 4. Read a book with green on the cover. Does this count? No, I'm not gonna. This does count, because it does have green on the cover, and I'm actually glad that I chose this one, because it's very tiny. Well, there's Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but I'm kind of afraid to read my copies, because they're really well loved by my mom and I, and I don't know if they would survive another read through. I could read Fable Heaven or Laura Ingalls. What should I read? Or there's Splintered, which I've been meaning to read, but I haven't read. Oh, actually there's a book up there, but I'm kind of not wanting to get it because it's so high. But Libramancer by Jim C. Hines. I know it's about this character who can actually take books or objects. No. He has the power to take objects out of books. So I will be reading Libramancer because it has green on the cover. I think the whole cover is actually green. So that brings us to number 5. Read a book while wearing the same hat the whole time. So, I do have a couple of hats that I love. I have, which are where? They're somewhere around here. I have a Spider-Man hat that has the Daily Bugle on it, and if you know me at all, Spider-Man's my favorite hero. And I was literally watching, while trying to sleep on the couch, Spider-Man Homecoming for I don't know how many times. I've seen it now. But I think I might wear that hat or my Jughead hat, and I can either read. So, I have this Archie comic, which is something that my grandparents got me because they know I love the Riverdale TV show. I have a flippin' serpent jacket because I love the serpents, but I have this that has everyone on the cover, and it's in a nice sleeve because it's kind of a collector's edition. I don't know if I would ever Should I even take this out? Take this out? Words have not been my friend. Yeah, I'm probably going to read this while I read the hat, or while I wear my Jughead hat, or I could read one of these babies, because these are all like different Jughead adventures, because he's my favorite. I think I'll read this one. So maybe I could read both of these in one day. If I finish those, then I'll probably go through these, because I got these with the hat. Because that was kind of my way of, or my grandma's way of showing me what she was going to be making me for Christmas, which was Jughead's hat. So you'll probably be seeing it in my video, my Booktube-a-thon vlog, because I will be trying to vlog throughout Booktube-a-thon. So these are going on the pile that is stacking up. Oh, I just ran into my chair. 16 minutes, wow, okay. Read a book with a beautiful spine is number 6. So, that one is kind of tricky, because I do have quite a few beautifully spined books. Does that make any sense? I don't know. What should I read? I don't know. Let me look in my closet really quick. Oh! Hey, I found my Spider-Man hat. See? It has Spider-Man on the side. This is from the original Spider-Man for any Spidey nerds or Marvel nerds. So, I'll just put that there. I've got to move some stuff over here. Maybe that chest. Over there. And this stuff. I'm glad you guys cannot see my closet. I do have some books in here, which is why I'm coming over here. Okay, I may change up my I have an idea. Okay. So, along with Walking Dead, I am going to be reading for the Beautiful Spine as well as the book to movie adaptation, because that's a book to TV adaptation. I don't think it matters. But one of my favorite books that I read in school, in high school, was The Help by Catherine Stockett. I never kind of freaked out over or fangirled over a book in high school, except for this one, because I can actually relate to the writer that is, or the character, because she's a writer, and I just kind of relate to her in general. And this is a movie. I would love to reread and rewatch the movie. I don't know where my notes are that we took for this, but I would just absolutely love to reread. Oh, I never looked at the inside of the cover. So, oh, there's something gross there. I actually got this for like $2.99 at Goodwill, and I was so happy when I saw it there, because I really wanted to own my own copy. And my favorite character was Minnie, actually. She is just hilarious and amazing, and the story is just awesome. It also takes place where my best friend went on her LDS mission. So, Jackson, Mississippi. So, or wait. Did it take place there? Yeah. Took place there. I just love and adore all these characters. So rereading this and watching the movie, I would just love to do, and I probably would start this on the first day, actually. This and Found in Night I would start on the same day, because I just love this book so much, and this is probably... Would this count as a historical fiction novel? I think so. I would have to double check on that because it does take place in 1962. So I don't know, but oh, this is such a cute story, and there are so many feels with this, so I am really excited to do this. And yeah, that is that. And the last book is, or the last book, the last challenge is read 7 books. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got Found in Night, 5, 6, probably should have put Walking Dead on the bottom. I just need a 7th one now. Huh. You know what, I think I'm going to get the Three Dark Crowns book from the library. I didn't get that before, and I wasn't able to read it because I'm like, you know what, this is too many books from the library. I feel overwhelmed. So I put the ones that I wasn't working on back in the library, and then I continued working on The Wrath of the Dawn. So I think I'm going to do the Three Dark Crowns, or I'll find some other book at the library for this 7th challenge. This is my Booktube-a-thon TBR. I am quite excited. I do have smaller books to look forward to in between my 2 giant ones. I was almost going to be... Also, this is going to be the hat that I'm going to be wearing while I read the Riverdale comics. So this is going to be really exciting, and I know that Riverdale comes back on in a week or so. I have to double check on Madeline's channel. I cannot talk today. I'm also not editing this video at all, which I don't really edit my videos anyways. But if you are doing the Booktube-a-thon, let me know down below. And if you do a video, let me know also, because I would love to see your guys' TBR and see if we're rating anything that are similar. And also just to get book recommendations, even though I have an entire stack right here. Let me know if you've read any of these. And of course, you know that Walking Dead is my staple anyways. The 7th book is to be continued. So if I add a 7th book, I will let you know, and in like a future video. Yeah. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. And also good luck if you guys are doing the Booktube-a-thon as well. I'm super excited. Maybe I'll do a 24-hour readathon in the middle of a Booktube-a-thon. That will have to be on the weekend, or right when it starts, but I'm going to try doing that so that I can get more reading done. I don't know if I'll read all of these, but I will definitely try to read some. I'm excited, and I hope you are excited too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!